I'm Kitty.
And I'm Max.
And this is Dango Duo.
Welcome back to our weekly recap on the anime that we reviewed this week.
Yay!
Kitty.
So, spoiler alert, this video is going to look a little different because our computer died.
Oh yeah, our the computer that we've been using forever died.
Finally,
and,
rip little Mac Mini.
Yeah. RIP, but it's fine because we have a PC now, a monster of a
monster.
PC.
If you've been on Max's Twitter, you've seen it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point that out in case you're like, why does the video look different?
Yeah.
It's because we lost all of our assets because we're not using the same program.
Yeah, the same OS, and we had to remake everything from scratch. So, you know.
Let us know if it looks worse. I don't know.
We're not going to do anything about it.
But, it's fine.
Do make sure to engage with the video by leaving a comment, liking, and subscribing, and all that other junk. Anyhow, Kitty, what are we talking about today?
Today we are re-reviewing, or I don't know, just talking about what we watched this week, which was Interspecies Reviewers, Episode 1, Smile Down the Runway, Episode 1, This Is Your Story, ARP Backstage Pass, Episode 1, The Show Must Go On, Science Fell in Love, So I Tried to Prove It, Episode 1, Science Types Fell in Love, So They Tried to Analyze It, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, Episode 1, Hanako-san of the Bathroom, and 22/7, Episode 1, Goodbye Small World.
All of that in one breath.
Whew!
So let us just take it from the top with the very first one. Interspecies Reviewers,
with the very first...
Episode 1.
It's the very worst one.
Yo,
what the fuck?
This anime is actually super fucked up.
I don't even think we can show half the screenshots I took. There were so many naked women.
There were,
not naked women because it was censored.
Yeah, but the show is like, oh, we're self-censoring, so it's okay. And I'm like, yo, this is like the laziest self-censoring.
Please,
but anyhow,
yes,
and also, it's like, so we self-censor. I'm like, how about you just didn't make the anime from the start?
How about
you could have also done that.
Yeet yourself into the sun, you fucking gross otakus.
This is a really, really gross show, and it's funny because I was wondering, I'm like, okay, so who's the protagonist gonna be? And the anime kind of like buries the lead by having the protagonist be this gross looking older man.
Yeah, this gross looking older man, this like boyish looking
elf,
and then a intersex angel.
Yeah, and
who has both parts.
Yeah,
the
show goes out of your way to tell you that, and then it goes out of your way to show you that.
Yep.
And I'm like, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that.
You did not.
You did not need to do that.
Why did we have to have our intersex fucking representation in this piece of shit anime?
Yeah. Also, like...
And then they corrupt this poor angel who has never had sex in their life.
Yeah, so it's just... There's a lot to unpack in this anime.
We ain't even got time for that in this recap.
We don't have time to talk about it, and about the nature of sex work and none of those things. This here is just a good old gross toxic masculinity fantasy of just
being able to bone every type of woman.
Yeah,
And then it got even creepier at the end with the bird lady. And
it was the really
bird maid.
In case you didn't watch the episode, which you certainly didn't.
Not.
Throughout the episode, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go review this kind of species because that's not weird or anything."
And that's definitely how sex work is. If you fuck one human, you fuck them all.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I guess the analog would be, I want to go fuck this ethnicity because it ought to be different. I guess.
Oof.
And I love the impression that all bird girls are submissive because that's what one experience taught me. And if that's not indicative of the kind of stupid shit this anime is about, I don't know what is. So, the gross thing, sorry for interrupting myself, the gross thing, one of the gross things in this episode is that the patron at the tavern where these fantasy characters hang out is a bird girl, or a bird maid.
Yep.
And the characters went to fuck a bird maid. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things where, imagine if someone were like, well, the girl who runs the establishment I hang out at is a redhead, so I'm gonna go fuck a redhead.
Yeah, and then tell everybody how good their sex is.
Yeah, and it's like, man, redheads are the best. Oh man, they do things no other one person does. So imagine she's reading this review and she's visibly disgusted.
Yeah.
And then the anime is like, oh well, she punched them in the face though, so it's fine. I'm like, no,
that does not make up for.
This is actually fucked up.
And then they have the whole joke about the whole first half of the episode is about women being old and thus not as attractive, except kind of not. They just make it into jokes that this old 50-year-old human woman is really hot to this elf boy, and that's it. But it's supposed to be gross because she's old and she has wrinkles and saggy boobs.
And also the anime goes out of his way to draw her like she's a monster basically.
Yeah.
I think
even one of the other characters is she looks like an ogre. Oh, an orc girl.
I forget, yeah.
But softer skin.
Yeah, it's it's bad. This anime is bad.
This anime is really bad. Don't watch it. It's fucking terrible.
Is this actually the worst thing?
Probably. I can't even. It's been a while since I recorded, so I can't.
Darwin's Game.
Seton Academy.
Yeah, Seton Academy is not as bad as this because Seton Academy is horny, but it doesn't lean into the horniness. Interspecies Reviewers is full on horny. It's full on softcore porn, really.
It really is because basically you almost see the guys.
You
fuck
almost
the girls.
you almost see, and also there's
a lot.
there's basically like a shot of like a guy's bottom half with the penis blurred with just blinding light, and you can see the erection happen. And I'm like, okay, this isn't enough.
Calm
This is
down.
enough. Is there anything else you want to say about this piece of shit?
It is probably the worst thing we've seen, even though I can't remember half the other bad shit we've seen.
I hope the throwing up noses were not really bad. We're not bad.
I hope not.
I mean, we can't help. We
already recorded.
The episode. It's fine. Let's talk about the next one in the list. Smile Down the Runway, episode 1. This is your story, and your story's kind of lame.
Yeah, it's a little lame. Also, I don't think that modeling companies traditionally also have like fashion companies.
It does seem
like a retail store.
It feels like a conflict of interest.
Like sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay, the most egregious thing in this episode is that we have had anime that are entirely about the fact that if you want to have a Japanese high school club, you need at least like 6 people to sign a sheet.
Yeah.
And yet this boy gets to run the club all by himself.
He's the only one there. This poor boy is this is the only way he can fucking make clothing because he's so poor. Because his mom's in the hospital for mom disease.
Yeah,
disease.
She's got anime mom disease.
And he has to take care of his sisters. Except even his sisters are like, yeah, you can go to fashion school. And he's like, no, I'm going to work. And they're like, it's okay, you can. We already gave up our dreams. And he's like, no. I'm gonna give up my dreams for the youngest sister. Which will definitely turn out to be, she's gonna give up her dreams to take care of y'all too.
Absolutely.
Like, come on.
And let's just again, like we said in the review, the first 90% of this episode is like dreadfully slow. And like the art style keeps changing, and it's like, oh, it has to be spooky, so now we make it real spooky.
Nice filters.
Yeah. And then the last 2 minutes is literally like the movie version of it's like the movie version of Escaflowne, and it's like, okay, we gotta wrap up the last 12 episodes in 2 minutes. Go.
Okay, so you get hired. You're both gonna have a contract that's gonna work, and you're on your way to Fashion Week.
Yep, and that's it.
Yep. So like
there's not enough time, so they just run through the ED. Pretty
much. Also, I know the whole point of the show is that she's short, can't be a model. It's like it's Japanese modeling. They are short. Like it seems like
dumb.
Way too much emphasis
really
is put
dumb.
on her height.
It's really dumb.
And then they're like, how dare you wear heels just to make yourself taller? And then the woman walks over wearing heels, and I'm like, okay, come on.
This is actually, it's really dumb.
It's really dumb.
It's the kind of thing where like the I guess mangaka came up with this problem, but the problem itself is so easily like explained or fixed that like it feels like there's no real like, I guess
no real
conflict.
Yeah.
There's no conflict because it's just like, she can be a short model.
It happens. I know. Models are supposed to be tall and skinny as a fucking twig.
But she's also skinny as a fucking twig.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's fine. Like I literally don't see how she couldn't get a job modeling, and then she gets a job modeling then too.
She gets 2 jobs modeling. Technically,
it's just kind of like.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
That was one of the infuriating things about this episode is that she keeps coming back to the one company, and I'm just like, oh my god, fucking stop. Please, please someone stop this girl before she fucking, I don't know, destroys everything. Anyway, I wish this anime was better.
I wish it was more interesting, but it isn't.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
So let's move on to, the glowing gem. That is, ARP Backstage Pass episode 1, the show must go on!
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened? So the show opens up with a 3D performance, and then it goes into 2D and is like, and here's how we joined the idol group together, and then it like briefly tells their stories, but then the preview for the next episode is like, so it's gonna be his story next time, and I'm like, did we just watch that?
I do also want to say that like you skimmed over the fact that after the performance we have the character speaking in character that is this interview for the anime? Okay, alright, sure, I'll do anything for the anime. Yeah. And then I'm like, Wait, you mean the anime that you're
the anime
right
that
now?
we're watching right
So
now?
is the 3D boys the real boys, and then the anime is like the anime version of them?
I guess. And then there's like a third version of the boys at the end, which is like the VR version,
the
which
VR
looks
boys at the end.
so
It's
bad.
real, and it's really bad because the voice actors are doing the thing where they're like talking in character, but one of them has to be the asshole, but it's fine. One has to be the asshole who's like, oh, huh, you're acting like the character, and then they're like, you can't say that.
And you can't say that.
We're supposed to say
in
character. Aside from that, this episode is incomprehensible.
It literally makes no
sense. It's music videos with random scenes in between.
Yeah.
And it's kind of silly and nonsensical, and you have things such as like, what makes a good idol? You know how to play classical music?
Yep, you're in.
You two were in a band.
Yep.
And you over there, you can dance.
You can fucking dance. By the way, we're singing this song because the song that the stupid boy hums during his dancing scene.
The 5-minute dancing sequence.
I'm not kidding.
It
just kept going.
It just kept going, like the Leon,
Leon.
the pseudo dark-skinned character,
the dance boy,
who doesn't know how to wear his pants because he has like one leg of the pants just shoved all the way
rolled up and the other one not.
But his whole thing is that like all the other boys are like I was invited because I was good at classical music, and we were invited because we were in a band, and he's just like apparently he just danced his way into this.
Yeah.
And he's dancing, and like as we're watching, we're just like, what if we set all this dancing to just Doug's theme?
Because the music sounds close enough to Doug's theme. What an incomprehensible anime.
Yeah, it's
like the songs were nice, the 3D was nice.
The 3D was nice. It's nice and flashy, and the songs were good.
Yeah, it's so.
But my thing is, why wouldn't you just watch the music videos?
Yeah, 100%. This anime is super not worth it. My favorite part is when the main boy, I don't know, the boy we get first introduced to, he has a dog, which is drawn so badly.
Oh my god, the dog is drawn so badly.
And then later you see another dog, which looks like the exact same dog.
Exact same fucking dog.
But it's not that guy's dog, it's somebody else's dog. And I'm like, what's happening?
Kid, is there anything else you want to say?
No, I hate this.
So let's move on to the next one. Science fell in love, so it tried to prove it. Episode 1, science types fell in love, so they tried to analyze it. This anime had everything going against it.
And somehow it prevailed.
It starts a little rough with a bunch of technobabble.
Yeah,
Technobabble.
We're smart. Yes,
we're
science smart.
Intelligent.
Yes.
But then we immediately have that really nice kind of twist where she's like, by the way, I think that I'm in love with you. And then they're both like,
what? And then he's like, okay,
we must
prove it.
Prove it.
Prove it with science. And like they even go out of the way to explain what a null hypothesis is, which is kind of hilarious.
I do kind of get the feeling that whoever wrote this was interested in the scientific field.
Yeah. So they just wrote an anime.
It does feel genuine.
Yeah, super.
Especially the fact that both characters clearly have feelings for each other, but they're not sure if it's actually love.
Yeah, because neither of them have been in like a relationship or whatever.
Yeah, like the difference between this and like Kaguya-sama, War is Love, is that like in that anime they both like each other,
but neither are going to admit it.
But neither are going to admit it. So the anime is kind of like this. Comedy of errors, and but to me I find that slightly infuriating, because if you're watching these kind of shows, it's because you want the people to end up together. You want to see them ultimately end up together.
You want to see them kiss.
And it's kind of like bait and switch. It's like, get ready, this manga has been ongoing for 8 years, kind of thing. I'm like, I'm not about that. I can't. Not about that life. But this anime does kind of phrase things in a different way, and I see how the bits is gonna be. Let's do love kind of romantic things and contrast them with factual science and all that other stuff. And I think that's a bit that can be funny. Will it be funny for 12, 24 episodes? I don't know.
It's hard to tell. This manga is still ongoing, so who knows if they will actually like decide that they love each other and get together.
Yeah.
There's also other characters.
Yeah, one of them which is clearly the kind of like infant, I'm a child kind of character, which I fucking despise with every fiber of my being.
She better be like a fucking, I don't know, high school student or whatever.
You're gonna find out that she is fucking
in middle school.
She's in middle school. Just fucking wait.
God, no, please. And then there's the buff dude who never wears a shirt.
And then the other, no, it's not him buff, but he's just like,
no, the super buff
yeah.
Well, and then the surfer boy, basically.
It's funny because watch the opening for this, and it kind of looks like it's the OP for like a fucking Danganronpa / Sankisero kind of game.
It really does.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Honestly, the other thing I want to say is
the girl's ponytail.
I know it's so fucking cute. It wags like a dog.
It wags like a dog.
It makes no sense, but it's so cute.
I don't know if I hate it or I like it, but I think I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Are you ready for the biggest
win?
Was the episode of a blowout? Was it because it
blow up?
Blow in. It blew us in. Toilet bound Hanako-kun episode 1. Hanako's out of the bathroom.
Yo, just show some screenshots right now because it just looks that good.
How did this happen?
It's winter. Who let this beautiful gem in here?
And like I want that gift from The Simpsons that is like it's the sheep. You know, it's like there's a sheep and then there's a baby sheep, and then but on top of the sheep is like fucking Madoka side story.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, get the fuck out of here, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
This anime is fucking gorgeous. You should go watch it. You should stop watching this video to go watch Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
You should finish this video and then go watch it.
You should like, comment, and subscribe, and then go watch Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
It's true.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's charming.
Cute.
Clearly there's gonna be a bunch of shit going on.
There's shenanigans. She gets turned into a fish, which is hilarious.
It's hilarious. The designs are fucking top notch. I fucking want to read this manga.
I love her daikon legs. They're
oh my God.
so good.
Daikon legs.
Daikon.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Damn. What can we say?
What else can we say other than it's beautiful and you're looking at screenshots right now, and if that don't make you want to watch this anime, I don't know what the fuck will.
It's so fucking stylish. I love when they do like the panels.
Oh yeah, that's so cool
Oh
for like
so
transitions
good.
and shit.
So good.
It just looks so good. It's so stylish, my god.
Also, in case you were wondering, the whole pear emoji bit is from the YouTube channel Shut Up and Sit Down.
Some of our favorite board game reviewers.
Yeah, they review board games.
Yeah.
They review board game reviews. What if we got into that?
Jesus, no.
Welcome back to a review of Shut Up and Sit Down's War of Whispers review.
Yep.
You know, I think that Matt did a good job with that one.
I
think that he did a pretty good job. You know,
Tom.
You know, his name is Tom.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's Neo. I don't like him.
Wow.
You know, I feel like it was instructional. It was informational. What if we just show the video in the background right now?
No.
You know, I think that they did... Well, no, it's just slides. It's slides like we do in the show. You know, I feel like they did a really good job, so we're gonna give Shut Up and Sit Down's review of the War of Whispers review.
Pear emoji.
Pear emoji. Is there anything else you want to say? Oh, fuck, we're moving to 22/7, episode 1, Goodbye Small World!
I wanted to like this so bad. It's just such a bad first episode.
It's a really bad first episode.
It's not a good first episode. We still want to watch more, but like, damn.
It's a hard open.
It's really bad. Like AKB 0048's first episode is great because it introduces you to all the characters. Yeah. It gets through all of their little arcs of like why they want to become idols, and then it ends with them leaving their home planet to go fucking be space idols. And this really dramatic scene of her trying to catch the spaceship and shit.
And it's also like fucking awesome.
Yeah.
There's songs in it. Yeah. And we get the opening theme. And the opening theme is actually kind of cool for 22/7.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
But, man, it's not enough. And also, again, we have the... I hate this anime protagonist who's like, no, I don't want to do the plot. No.
But you're destined to do the plot. No. You will be back here on this specific date at this specific time. And she's like, no. And then she's like, shit, I got fired from my job.
Shit. It's almost as though I was... destined.
It's destiny.
I really despise the idea of destiny because it kind of removes a person's autonomy and it just removes free will and agencies. Like, so I guess I don't have free will. And before someone puts on their goddamn fucking tie and glasses and goes, well, actually, humanity has been talking about the concept of free will and whether we actually have it or not. It's anime.
Anime.
This.
In an anime where destiny is a real thing, it's kind of dumb.
It's kind of dumb because it's just like, then what does it matter? What you know? And also, I don't know why. I guess Wall-san, the Wall wants all these girls, other than maybe because each one is a different flavor of girl. Also, one of the skittish girl, she was kind of annoying.
Oh yeah.
She was kind of annoying and kind of like insufferable.
See, like, in AKB 0048, they didn't introduce you to some of the other girls until the second episode when they're on the spaceship.
Also, that same girl says the sexy joke. Like, sexy! If at any point in this anime, someone says, pheromone! I'm fucking eating this anime. You don't get to make the same joke twice.
No, stop it.
That's stupid.
It was dumb in AKB 0048.
It was dumb in AKB 0048. It's dumb here.
Yep.
By the way, really good job at just being in fucking sync.
Oh, thank you. Pheromone!
fucking
Listen, AKB0048 would have, if we had made the list of top anime of the decade, it would have been on there because it's so good.
It's so good.
I don't know necessarily if this one's gonna make that list for this next decade. I really hope so. It's just hard, man. This episode was not a good first episode.
It's not a good first introduction because I feel like it wants to do. We have a mystery and there's more going on here than just idols.
But they're gonna become idols.
Yeah, but like I feel like the Starlight Review managed that a lot better while still being confusing as fuck. Though let's be entirely honest.
Let's be real. I didn't know.
There's a talking giraffe in Starlight Review. And there's a girl whose name is Banana, and she's a banana, and she likes bananas.
She has banana hair.
So, when I say it out loud, I'm like, Starlight Review is actually fucking stupid. But this episode doesn't leave me... I feel like I appreciate that she's different, but I kind of hate the protagonist.
Yeah.
I kind of hate her.
Yeah, I'm interested on her journey. I hope it's not, like, she's battling every fucking step of the way, because that's going to be annoying. But I'm interested, but, like...
We're probably gonna watch another episode because we're sure as fuck not gonna watch another episode of fucking
Interspecies Reviewers.
Is there anything else you want to say about 22/7?
I just want it to be better. Please just get better.
Also, the title for it is Nanabun no Nijunin, which makes it seem as though it's like this 22, the 7th of the 22, or
but there's 8 girls?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe the Nanabun just means that it's a fraction.
Maybe.
And maybe it's supposed to be read as 22.
7 over 22 instead of 22 over 7. I have no fucking idea.
But anyhow, let's move on to everyone's favorite segment.
Tops and bottoms.
Tops and bottoms.
Tops and bottoms. Tops and bottoms. Tops and bottoms. I don't know how this is going to look, but we'll figure it out.
I bet it's going to look exactly the same, just with whatever the template is. It'll look like that.
Yep.
So Tops and Bottoms is our segment where we talk about the things that we enjoy the most, that we recommend, and the things that we absolutely want you to steer the fuck away from. And this should be a pretty straightforward week. Kitty, what are our tops?
Our tops this week: Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, of course. 22/7, with the caveat that this first episode is kind of bad. And Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it.
I would say that Science Fell in Love is higher than 22/7, but I do admit that there's a mystery with 22/7 that might actually become really interesting.
Yeah, it's super possible.
But let's just make this clear again. There is an ocean between Toilet Bound Hanako-kun and 22/7.
Yeah.
There is an ocean, and if you want to cross that ocean, you're gonna have to do it without a boat.
No
and
boat.
Like not wetsuit, wetsuit, no fucking nothing.
Yep.
It's a large distance because Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is fucking amazing. It's
good.
right off, like, I would even say, you know what, I'll say it right now, it's the best anime of winter anime. Just on this first episode alone.
I honestly don't.
It manages to, like, I want to rewatch that episode, and we watch anime for this fucking channel, and I it leaves you with a bitter taste because maybe you like anime, maybe you don't, I don't know.
I mean, why are you like anime? Don't,
but it's the thing where I'm like watching all the trash really makes you go, wow, anime is a fucking trash fire. But like,
and then you see things like Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, and you're like,
it's so good and it's so beautiful.
Finally, some good food. I am that Gordon Ramsay.
So next week we're gonna be done with all the first episodes, mostly until Kite Dragons comes out.
No, I think we're gonna have 2 left over for the week after
and
next.
The
YouTube card game,
and that's it.
And then if fucking Dragon never gets released on Netflix.
But after that, we're gonna go back and start doing episodes 2, and we may begin our new project. We'll see. Yeah. But then we absolutely will be doing Hanako-kun, and I'm thinking Madoka, and 22/7.
Probably, yeah.
And maybe Science Fell in Love.
Yep, if we have time.
I'm out of coffee. Oh, shit. So Kitty, what are our bottoms?
No one saw this coming. It's Interspecies Reviewers.
Stay the fuck away from this.
Yeah, no, this is a garbage fire.
We've gotten really good at making that semi-throw up sound.
You've gotten very good. I'm still... Stop that. It still bothers me.
No, what bothers me the most is like the physical movements that I do.
Yeah, I'm like, you're actually gonna throw up one of these days.
One of these days I might actually throw up making that sound.
And I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, babe, I told you so. But
yeah.
And here's some water.
Yeah, no, and then I'll be like, fuck, I played myself.
Shit, I played myself.
Hey guys.
Our AKB girls are up.
How are y'all doing?
There we go.
This was a roller coaster of a week. The very first thing we watched was Interspecies Reviewers, and we came out of that being like, damn, anime is a goddamn fucking mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are. There were a lot of good things this week.
It's true.
Kitty, is there anything else you want to say? Is there anything else in your mind?
I mean, I'm looking forward to the dredges of winter anime that we have left over. I did save, I've heard Inspector is pretty good.
Yeah, the Gemstone Detectives?
No, that's the other one. I don't remember what it's about, but I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, but then again, when you hear things about anime...
It's take it with a grain of salt.
Like that one anime review site that we recommended fucking Budokan, and I'm like, no, no, finger waggle, absolutely not. That's why you ought to just listen to what we have to say.
I mean, in theory, you should form your own opinions.
Yeah, I mean that's actually. I mean, we're joking.
Yeah, we are joking.
Like, comment, and subscribe. But you should definitely form your own opinion. And just because we may have conflicting opinions doesn't mean that one is wrong or one is right,
or that whatever we're talking about is objectively bad.
Oh, except for interspecies reviewers, that's actually
objectively bad.
Yeah, that's everything that lands on the bottoms is objectively bad.
Yeah, listen.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending some of your day with us. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. To fucking get on your knees and thank the universe that Toilet Bound Hanako-kun exists, because that is a fucking beautiful anime.
Thank you, Daikon Legs.
You're all required to go fucking watch it. That's it. Don't you let me catch you before next video without you having seen that.
It's true. Next video, aka tomorrow.
Look, you can.
It's on
Funimation
and Crunchyroll.
It might be on Crunchyroll actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.
See you next week. I'm so sorry. Now that song's stuck in your head all day.
Yeah, well, Well, DuckTales. Woo! Do. Now everyone's too young to fucking know about DuckTales. You know that?
I know. Well, DuckTales came back,
yeah,
but it's not the same.
We are so old. Back in my day,
now David Tennant.
Naruto didn't have a child.
DuckTales is now David Tennant's anime.
It's his gig.
It's his gig.
Yep.
So maybe I've heard it's really good. Anyway,
keep an eye out for our next anime review, DuckTales 2019.
I think it's 2018, but anyway, doesn't matter. This is NBit's gone on long enough.